it was Akufo-Addo who allowed CSOs and the media to follow military men and policemen into the Galamsay fight. So you see media men in helicopters, holding their camera. It was
Metro TV were part of it.
Akufo-Addo's undoing was allowing everybody to see what was going on real time. That was when now people began to really see the real damage of Galamsay. And then when people now became very enlightened, it rather became his problem. But he didn't give up. He placed the ban on small-scale mining for 20 months.
Was it at that place that he said he can put his presidency on the line?
Exactly.
So it was only 3 months.
It was only 3 months. Then he said that he was putting his presidency on the line and that he would fight Galamsay, damn the consequences. And so if you have a man like this, who plays the ban for 20 months, by the time Akufo-Addo lifted the ban, it was 17th December 2018. From April 2017 to December 2018. And guess what? All the water bodies were clearing up at the time. All the water bodies. And the evidence is there. So Akufo-Addo, together with the CSOs and the media people, worked so hard to make sure that at least we're able to get some sanity. At least we're able to get proof that if we do things right, we can get our river bodies back. He didn't just do that. When eventually he wanted to clean up our river bodies, what he did was that he introduced policies and strategies that were not in existence at the time he came. So you see, between the period of April 2017 and December 2018, he placed a ban and then put in mechanisms to ensure that when the ban is lifted, at least we'll be able to have a hold over the mining situation. So he introduced several policies that were not present. How we organize consultations and get stakeholders involved, engaging, the people that matter, chiefs and traditional authorities and what have you, engaging the security councils at the regional level. He engaged the National House of Chiefs, all the stakeholders in the space. Then he established a control room to track earth-moving equipment. Then he introduced online application for small-scale mining licenses to ensure that the acquisition of the licenses becomes a bit more convenient to the people so they don't go illegal. Then he retooled the inspectorate division, got the minerals division development unit going, set up the geological investigations of blocked out areas, then established community mining schemes. The community mining schemes now was giving these locals an opportunity to get involved and also participate. So there were several policies Akufo-Addo introduced until a time when the CSOs and all those who matter said that, as of December 2018, we believe that looking at the sanity that has come into the mining space, it is time for us to lift the ban. A lot of policies. I'm sure you've seen the water guard.
Yes.
That the NDC launched.
Yes.
And then they said they've introduced, we are working, we are fighting Galamsay. Paul, there is not a single new policy, strategy the NDC government have introduced in the last 9 months.
Water guard is old?
It's there. This is water guard. This is water guard. This is water guard.
Oh, they call it river warden.
Yes, this is them. They are here. It's been there. It's nothing new. First batch of 300 river guards begins training at the Eastern Naval Command, September 24, 2022. Here they are, passing out. So if you insult Akufo-Addo, you run Akufo-Addo down, you call him names, and then you are voted for, you must do something different. You can't repeat the things that were done and did not work, which you berated. And that's my problem. So Akufo-Addo, after putting in all these mechanisms, he introduced machines for these community mining schemes, for them to do safe mining. These are the machines. These are the equipment.
Brought in by government.
Yes. These are the equipment. And these were introduced so the communities can participate. The launching that they were going to do, may their souls rest in peace, the Gallant 8, they were going to do. It's an existing program.
Yeah, that
they were going to relaunch. You understand? And these are some of the equipment for those programs. The river guards had their speedboats.
Oh, it looks nice.
These were all bought for them.
With state money?
Yes. Now, Akufo-Addo and the MPP government, somewhere around, I think, September, October 2024, had actually prosecuted and convicted 76 illegal miners in this country. Yes. 58 of them were Ghanaians, 17 were foreigners. About 140 plus were still pending. But over 850 cases of Galamsay by the Akufo-Addo government, catch, arrest, and prosecute, were being executed.
850?
Yes, 850. So let's watch this video of the river bodies clearing up, around between 2018 and 2021.
That's it.
Some of our water bodies have shown remarkable signs of rejuvenation. River Ankobra, for example, looks restored to life. Indeed, some fish have even been seen in the Ankobra for the first time in a long while.
He added that government will do more to protect water bodies, warning Galamsay remains illegal.
But the battle against Galamsay is nowhere near being won yet, and I appeal to all citizens to be part of the battle to keep our lands and water bodies safe. As I have said on several occasions, this government cannot be against mining. It bears repeating that with the Almighty's having blessed our land with so many precious minerals, mining inevitably will be part of our lives. That is why I had the pleasure of reopening the Anglo-Gold Obuasi mine on 22nd January 2019 in order to help Anglo-Gold Ashanti secure the needed investment for this project. Government provided a number of fiscal incentives and guaranteed the...
So what's this video about?
So you see, the fact of the matter is that Akufo-Addo, by the time he went to Sona, middle 2018, had already seen signs of our water bodies clearing up.
But I saw the threats from the young men.
Yeah, because
they brought the MPP to power.
Yes, and those are the things Akufo-Addo had to suffer by putting a ban on small-scale mining in this country.
Even though they brought the MPP to power.
Yes, those are the things. Those are the sort of political sacrifices he had to make. Because at the time he was placing the ban on small-scale mining, the people were not happy.
Or was he aware that they had worked for him to come to power?
Yes, and that is what led him to say that he's putting his presidency on the line. And you know, the NDC actually put a spin to it. But these agitations are what led to Akufo-Addo actually making that declaration. That you threatened me, you brought me to power and everything, but this is Galamsay. This is destroying our river bodies, it's destroying our forest reserves. If I have to lose my presidency by dealing with this canker, I will do it. So
the 2020 election debacle was not just simple. It was coming out of the belly of Galamsay.
So in 2018, now Akufo-Addo lifts the ban. All the new strategies I mentioned have been put in place.
Yeah.
The river bodies are clearing up. We'll play a video that is showing evidence of that. And let me put it on record. Since 2010, that this new type of Galamsay started, no president had ever been able to clear up our river bodies except Akufo-Addo. For the record. You saw the analysis video from the Atamil's time.
Yeah.
Mahama asked for him, he gave up between 2013 and 2016. Then Akufo-Addo came. Akufo-Addo showed evidence that our river bodies can actually clear up. Not just that, there are videos of the forest reserves that were destroyed actually coming up and growing nicely.